Okay, so here's a saw I bought. It's the Evolution. I got it from Home Depot. It's the model R355CPS. It's the orange one from Home Depot, and it comes with a blade that's like a multi-material blade, but it says it could cut steel and everything, so I went ahead and pulled it out of the box, and it's really heavy. And the only thing that came in the box was the saw itself, this big saw blade, 14-inch blade. This little piece for the gate, or whatever you call it. So let me go ahead and take this out of the plastic. So you have an Allen wrench right here that's the right size for the blade. Alright, so this is to install the blade. It says just to take this out. There's also a blade lock button right there. And put the blade in. This is supposed to be the direction of travel. There's an arrow right here, so I'll match it with that arrow. This piece back on. And it should be ready to go. Of course, you got to plug it in. So honestly, my first thoughts on this saw, it's bigger and more heavy duty than I thought it was. It's actually a lot heavier. A lot of these parts are metal. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And the blade's even bigger than I thought it was. I mean, I knew it was a 14-inch, but I didn't realize how big that was. So, I'm going to go ahead and make my first 3 test cuts and see how it works. I'm going to use a face shield and gloves. First thing I'm cutting, 1/8 inch thick angle iron. I'm not even really sure how to do this. You can tell I never had one of these before. I was applying pretty much no pressure because it's a new blade. I didn't, you know, I could have probably chopped through it real fast. But it looks like it made almost a perfect cut. Made a nice, clean, smooth cut. This plate that I'm holding is probably not exactly straight, but yeah, it looks like a pretty straight. It looks like a pretty good, nice straight cut. Effortlessly, very easy to cut. Second piece of material, just some pipe, some thin pipe that's about a 16 thick. I'm going to cut that bent section off. I don't think I even really need that, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it like that. Let's see. Dirt in there. If I knew there was dirt in there, I wouldn't have done that. Nice clean cut. Oops, I actually made a really dumb mistake when I made the first cut. I didn't realize that this little thing right here, I didn't realize this cover was just sitting there loose and that it was supposed to be closed and tightened down. I kind of missed that in the instructions. So don't make that mistake. This is supposed to be closed and bolted down. Okay, so this saw has a button to lock the blade while you turn the screw, the bolt, the Allen bolt. And here's the trigger. It has like a little safety on it. And watch the transport. To transport it has a button right here you just push in and locks the handle down. It's actually quite a bit heavier than I thought it would be, but maybe that's a good thing. The bottom plate is a little bit thin. It seems to be like it's less than 1/8 of an inch. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's good. I don't know much about these kind of saws. I never had one before, so I don't know what to compare it to. But overall, I really like it. To do angle cuts, you have to loosen these Allen screws and move this plate and put it wherever you want it. I'm not going to get to that today. It comes with this little piece that helps grab like round pipes, I think. Okay, so that's all I'm going to cut with it today. I don't want to wear out a new blade for no reason. And but I can tell you this much. I know for a fact this is a really useful tool because whenever you're going to build something, it really sucks to have to cut everything with a cut-off wheel. The cuts never come out really flat and they don't never fit good. Spend a lot of time buffing it out. And also if you're building like a table or something, you want to cut a whole bunch of legs the same length, it's a lot easier to do it on something like this. I never used a metal chop saw, but I used, you know, a wood chop saw or a miter saw, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it makes it a lot better, a lot more accurate cuts. You know, you actually could cut square corners like nothing. So I'm going to say this was some money well spent. It cost me about $233 before taxes from Home Depot. And I'll put the exact price in the description because I really forgot, but it's pretty close to $233. And I think this is some money well spent. Later on I'll be using it some more. But that's it for now. If you found this video useful or interesting, please like and subscribe.